Thanks so much for joining Lucy and I today. This is a programme entirely built of Scottish music, and as you can probably tell, I am from Scotland myself, as was the composer, Francis George Scott, who wrote the song that you just heard, I Waukin, which is an arrangement of famous Burns poem. So Scott actually shared his birthday with Burns, and this connection remained really important to him, which is evidenced by a lot of the settings of Burns' poems that he wrote. In I Waukin, there's this contrast between the beautiful summer and the nature surrounding, and then this young woman who can't sleep. So I Waukin means always awake. So even when she's sleeping, when she gets to have a little bit of sleep, she's dreaming of her man who she's yearning for and isn't with her. So we're continuing now with more arrangements of Burns poetry, this time by two English composers, Benjamin Britten and Roger Quilter. So firstly we have Call the Yowes, which means Call the Yowes, and this is a pastoral love song. And following that, we'll perform Roger Quilter's arrangement of Ye Banks and Braes. And this is a tale of heartbreak, again from a young woman's perspective, which is Robert Burns wrote really well from a woman's perspective quite often. And here, this young woman is wandering along the banks of the River Doon in Ayrshire, and she's surrounded again by nature, and contrastingly to the birds singing joyfully, she has only memories of the happy times that are now gone. And so she's filled with this nostalgic heartbreak. Thank you very much. So the next section of the programme is moving to the Highlands and the Islands and to the Outer Hebrides. So Marjory Kennedy Fraser was born in Perth, and in 1882 she began studying Gaelic music and language, and she began to collect folk songs. So she gathered a large number of them when she was on a trip to Eriskay, and she realised that the language and the songs were in danger of dying out, essentially, as a result of population decline. So she began to record them and transcribe them, and now we have several volumes as the Songs of the Hebrides, which appear in, I think it's 3 volumes. There are hundreds of songs. And her collections were generally presented as we'll present them today, with voice and piano accompaniments, and the English words translated from Gaelic, with a smattering of Gaelic in there as well still. So firstly we have Kishmul's Galley, which is from the Isle of Barra on the Outer Hebrides. This is a Gaelic walking song, which is, the walking is the process of making the tweed. And this recounts the vision of a galley coming and approaching Kishmul Castle, the seat of the Clan MacNeil, and the hospitality that awaits them. Then we'll have Sleeps the Noon in the Deep Blue Sky, and this is a gorgeous, it sets the scene of the white sands and the blue sky, and just everything that goes on the island really peacefully. And then we have a Clydeside Love Lilt, or a Vari Van, which means to marry fair. And this is very different. This is sort of trying to convince Mary, this Mary fair, Vari Van, to come and live with me, quite persistently. And then we have Eriskay Love Lilt, which is probably the most famous of the Hebridean folk songs. This is a love lilt from Eriskay. And then Heart of Fire Love is, again, contrasting. It's a rousing song, a hail to Clan Ranald, which is a Highland Scottish clan, a branch of Clan Donald, which is one of the largest Scottish clans. And finally, to end that section, we'll have Land of Heart's Desire, where you can hear the rocking of the waves in the piano. And we're back again looking at this tranquil scene of the sky, blue sky, and the white sands.
Here's a
we're moving from Marjory Fraser's Songs of the Hebrides to now a song that actually is difficult to place who wrote it, which is often the case with folk songs. So this is Kelvingrove. The words are attributed to Thomas Lyle, though the melody dates much earlier. It's a love song, and it's based in the gorgeous setting of Kelvingrove Park. And if you haven't been, this is the west end of Glasgow. And yeah, it's just taking in all of the nature in summertime and sort of basking in that.
Let us haste to Kelvingrove, bonny lassie. smile of fortune's thine, bonny lassie, oh. Yet with fortune on my side, I could stay thy father's pride, and win thee for my bride, bonny lassie, oh.
Thank you. So this next song is probably one of the most famous Scottish songs, which I'm sure you'll recognise, Loch Lomond. These words are attributed to Lady John Douglas Scott, and the story is that during the Battle of Culloden, large numbers of Highlanders were imprisoned within an English prison known as Carlisle Castle. So the bonny banks of Loch Lomond is about 2 Scottish soldiers who were imprisoned at this Scottish border, and one of them was going to be set free and the other was going to be executed. So in Scottish legend, anyone who dies outside of Scotland takes the low road back to their homeland, where they will finally be at peace.
Bright on Loch Lomond, where
programme is returning to Burns poetry. So first, A Fond Kiss, another very famous one which I'm sure you must know, is about the heartbreak that comes with a love that is ending. My love is like a red, red rose, needs hardly any introduction. And in contrast, it speaks of an unending love, a love that will endure no matter the distance or the time, and a love that feels always new. Then, coming through the rye, is a bawdy ballad about a young girl who's asking if she meets a young lad coming through the fields or from the town, if they have a little kiss. Is it such a bad thing? So yes, a little trio there, and we'll finish with Auld Lang Syne, which is the old melody that I'm going to do, and you might have heard this before. And again, needs hardly any introduction, I'm sure you know it, but perhaps you're less familiar with the older version. So this is A Fond Kiss.
Deep in it runs Should old acquaintance be forgot, and never brought in mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot, and old lang syne? For old lang syne, Marjory, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet, for old lang syne. And she'll be your pint stip, and she'll be mine, and we'll take a cup o' kindness yet, for old lang syne, for old lang syne, Marjory, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup o' kindness yet, for old lang syne. We'd whirling about the breeze, and put the gowans fine, but we've wandered mony a weary fit, sin all